Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into some exciting news about the upcoming Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. This next-gen flagship could come with at least 16 GB of RAM, a significant boost compared to the Galaxy S24 Ultra's 12 GB. This would be a big step for Samsung, especially since rivals like OnePlus and Google are already offering similar RAM capacities in their high-end devices. Currently, Samsung lags behind some competitors in the memory department. For example, the OnePlus 12 already has a model with up to 16 GB of RAM, and there's even a China-exclusive version boasting 24 GB. Google's Pixel 9 Pro also features 16 GB, showing that these high-memory devices are no longer a novelty in the smartphone world. Given this trend, it seems like Samsung is catching up with this upgrade, but it's definitely good news for Samsung fans looking forward to the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Beyond the RAM upgrade, we're also hearing about potential hardware improvements. For example, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could get a new 50-megapixels ultra-wide camera sensor, which is an exciting development for mobile photography enthusiasts. It's also rumored that Samsung will stick with Qualcomm for all models, likely using the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset. There's even talk that this chipset might be rebranded as the Snapdragon 8 Elite, emphasizing its premium status. We've already seen a few unofficial renders of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, and some leaks show what the standard Galaxy S25 might look like. It doesn't seem like the base S25 and the S25 Plus will change much in terms of design from their predecessors, but the Ultra could stand out with these hardware upgrades. Despite these enhancements, some details are still up in the air. For instance, it's unclear whether the 16 GB RAM will be standard across all storage options of the S25 Ultra or reserved for higher-end models with 512 GB or 1 TB storage. This would be similar to what we've seen with other flagship devices, where increased RAM is often tied to larger storage variants. Google has already moved in this direction with its Pixel 9 Pro, where 16 GB of RAM is used not just for multitasking but also to handle AI tasks. If Samsung follows suit, some of that extra RAM could be allocated to similar functions, potentially limiting how much is available for other applications. Nevertheless, it's a promising development for users looking for a powerful, future-proof device. While the focus is mostly on the Ultra, we might see some RAM upgrades on the standard S25 and S25 Plus as well. Currently, the base Galaxy S24 comes with just 8 GB of RAM, so an increase to 12 GB, as we've seen with the non-Pro Pixel 9, would be a welcome improvement. The S25 Plus, which already has 12 GB, may not get a bump to match the Ultra's 16 GB, as Samsung might want to keep the Ultra model feeling exclusive. Samsung is known for its predictable release schedule, and the Galaxy S25 series is expected to launch in early 2025, possibly in January or February. This timing would position it well to compete with Apple's iPhone 16 lineup. With more on-device AI features becoming a staple, having sufficient RAM is increasingly important, making this upgrade even more necessary. Pricing is another area to watch. The Galaxy S24 Ultra was priced at $1,299.99 in the US, which was already $100 more than its predecessor. It wouldn't be surprising to see a similar increase with the Galaxy S25 Ultra, especially with these new features. The expected base model with 256 GB storage could start at a similar price point, while the 16 GB RAM variant with 512 GB or 1 TB storage might be even pricier. Looking at performance, a recent Geekbench leak suggests that the Galaxy S25 Ultra could see a significant boost over the S24 Ultra. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chip, rumored to be featured in the S25 Ultra, scored high in both single-core and multi-core tests, showing around a 30% improvement. While synthetic benchmarks don't always reflect real-world use, they do give us a good idea of what to expect in terms of power and efficiency. There's also speculation about design changes. The Galaxy S25 Ultra might adopt a slightly rounded corner design, which would be a shift from the sharper edges of the S24 Ultra. This could improve the in-hand feel and make the phone more comfortable to use. The camera setup might see some tweaks too, with a possible upgrade to a 200MP primary sensor, a 50-megapixels ultrawide, and a 50-megapixel super telephoto lens, in addition to the 10 megapixels telephoto camera. The front-facing camera, however, is expected to remain the same as on the S24 Ultra, with a 12-megapixel sensor. Charging speeds are another area where Samsung needs to catch up. The Galaxy S25 Ultra is expected to support 45W wired charging, the same as its predecessor, while the standard S25 and S25 Plus will likely have 25W and 45W charging, respectively. This is a bit underwhelming compared to other brands pushing faster charging solutions. Even Apple, traditionally conservative with charging speeds, has now matched Samsung's 45W on its latest iPhone models. Samsung is also rumored to be using the codename Paradigm for the Galaxy S25 series, which could signify a new direction or strategy for the brand. Previous codenames like Diamond for the Galaxy S23 and Eureka for the Galaxy S24 hinted at key features or innovations, so Paradigm might indicate Samsung's focus on redefining its flagship offerings. As we move closer to the launch, more details will undoubtedly emerge. If Samsung manages to deliver on these rumored upgrades, the Galaxy S25 Ultra could become one of the most powerful Android smartphones on the market, especially in terms of memory and processing capabilities. The increased RAM and improved chipset would make it a strong contender against devices like the OnePlus 12 and Google Pixel 9 Pro. In the end, whether you're excited about the increased RAM, the camera improvements, or the new design, there's a lot to look forward to with the Galaxy S25 Ultra. It's always fun to speculate and get hyped about what's next in the smartphone world, so stay tuned for more updates as we get closer to the launch. The upcoming Galaxy S25 Ultra is shaping up to be an impressive flagship phone with some significant upgrades over its predecessor. Samsung seems committed to pushing the performance boundaries with the new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, which is rumored to be used in the S25 Ultra. This chip, a rebranded version of the previously speculated Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, introduces Qualcomm's new Oryon CPU cores and is manufactured using TSMC's advanced 3nm process. It's designed to deliver exceptional performance, even outpacing Apple's latest A18 Pro chip in some benchmarks. The Snapdragon 8 Elite is expected to bring substantial performance improvements, particularly in multi-core processing and GPU capabilities. This is evident from recent Geekbench scores that show the Galaxy S25 Ultra outperforming the iPhone 16 Pro Max in multi-core tests. Such performance gains suggest that users can expect a faster, more responsive experience, whether they're gaming, multitasking, or using demanding apps. However, benchmarks aren't everything. Real-world usage and power efficiency are crucial factors, especially for high-performance devices. The Snapdragon 8 Elite chip promises to handle sustained loads better, which means less overheating and throttling during intense tasks like gaming or video editing. But we'll have to wait for hands-on reviews to see if the S25 Ultra lives up to these expectations. Beyond performance, the Galaxy S25 Ultra will also likely feature a refined design. Leaks suggest a shift towards rounder corners and a flat frame, possibly making the phone more comfortable to hold. The camera setup remains impressive, with a rumored 200MP primary camera, a 50MP ultra-wide camera, a 10MP telephoto camera, and a 50MP super telephoto camera. This versatile array should cater to photography enthusiasts, offering a range of shooting options and high-quality results. One of the more disappointing aspects is the lack of improvement in charging speeds for the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus models. They maintain the same 25W and 45W charging speeds as their predecessors, which are now starting to feel slow compared to what other brands offer. With competitors like Xiaomi and Oppo pushing boundaries with much faster charging speeds, Samsung's decision not to upgrade this aspect may be seen as a missed opportunity. Another intriguing piece of news is Samsung's internal codename for the Galaxy S25 series, Paradigm. This could indicate that Samsung sees the S25 series as setting a new standard in the mobile industry. With AI becoming a more integral part of the smartphone experience, it's possible that Samsung's advancements in this area will be a significant focus. Overall, the Galaxy S25 Ultra appears to be a powerhouse in the making, with top-tier performance and a solid design. Its success will largely depend on how well it balances performance, efficiency, and user experience. Whether it can surpass the iPhone 16 Pro Max and other competitors in real-world usage remains to be seen, but it certainly looks promising. If you're a tech enthusiast or someone looking for a high-performance Android phone, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is definitely worth keeping an eye on. Its combination of cutting-edge technology and design refinements make it a compelling choice for those who want the best of what Samsung has to offer. What do you think about the Galaxy S25 Ultra? Do you think it will live up to the hype, or is there something you wish Samsung had focused on instead? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates on the latest tech news. See you next time.